Welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live on this Thursday, the day before Valentine's Day.
Aww.
Happy Valentine's Day to our lovelies.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said I'm Mike Smith. It's good to have Mike Smith back with us. He's sitting to my right. And how you feeling?
Much better.
That's good.
I think it's the first time I've had the influenza in probably 30 years.
So that's what it was diagnosed as?
I don't see how it could have been anything else. Every symptom that I had is what they said, this is flu. Mm-hmm. Feel like a truck ran over you, your body aches, you got fever, coughing like my chest, not the front part of my back.
From coughing?
And I think it's just my lungs are overworked from coughing and hacking. So I was normal.
I'll do the show from over here today.
Yeah. I was, temperature was pretty close to normal all day yesterday. And this morning, my digital thermometer, normal for me is 97.9, not 98.6. Mm-hmm. So it was back to 97.9 or 98. So I reckon I'm good to go.
You know, during the whole time that we went through the COVID pandemic and everything, and having your temperature checked before you went into a building and all, I never once was normal.
Yeah.
Never once. And I thought to myself, well, that says a lot about who I am, I guess.
Well, I was
just not a normal person.
We had Rand and Gil on here earlier this morning as a special edition. I was telling her about, and she said, that's 97.9 is my normal.
Is that right?
The old 98.6, that's not normal for everybody, I reckon. So.
It's global warming.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe that's what it is. Coming up here shortly, we'll get you caught up to date with what's making news for us, along with sports. The high school tournament season is underway for girls. Details on that and more just ahead. But first, let's take a look at that forecast for us.
The little breeze that we're getting throughout the course of the day today is going to make it feel a lot cooler than the, it says that we had a morning high of 42, which we did, but then that dropped throughout the course of the day, probably in the low 30s as a mean temperature throughout the day, but the wind chill will make it feel probably about 10 or 15 degrees.
I saw sun breaking through the clouds on the way into work today.
Yeah, it isn't going to stay very long, though. Tonight, a low of 15 actual temperature. Things will be cloudy again tomorrow with a high of 36. They're talking about some snow possibly Friday night, and then another warm up on Saturday with rain, a possible high of 45 on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. We are in the roller coaster period.
Yes.
Of spring starting to break and winter trying to hang on. And how often have we seen those April snowstorms? You know, we hope we don't have anything like that again.
Yeah, no thanks.
So, yeah, we can hold that off. Just bring on spring. All right, coming up, a look at news. But first, let's tell you about Scioto Valley Dumpsters. 740-253-8389 is the number to call. If you have need personally for a dumpster or for your business, they can handle all that. In some instances, they'll even do demo work for you, too. You want to find out more? 740-253-8389. Or if you click on this ad anywhere you see it on littermedia.com, and it will take you to their Facebook page to get up-to-date information on the latest things they're doing at Scioto Valley Dumpsters.
I'm a busy woman, and I'm not ready to slow down.
Tiffany's hip pain was interfering with her career and active lifestyle until she came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
Dr. Meshbach told me about same-day surgery. I said, I want it now, and I wanted it yesterday.
After a successful procedure, Tiffany was home the very same day and on her way back to enjoying the community she calls home. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number, save a life. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website. It takes you to where you can find out more details about the Bean Foundation. And while you're at littermedia.com, you can find some of the stories we're going to share with you here today. But we also have a lot of that on our Facebook, X, and Spotify, and Litter Media Radio. It's all available for you at littermedia.com.
I was just thinking we got a personal up and close of X the other day in the White House. Did you see him?
I did not.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do not.
Elon's son, X.
Did not see that.
When he came into the Oval Office with Trump to explain Doge,
yeah,
he had his little boy X with him, and the kid stole the show.
So X is his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
I was not aware of that.
And, I mean, he was, if you didn't stay with the politics of it, the entertainment value was great watching X.
And that's what social media is supposed to be about, entertainment.
After all. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, I see. Nice.
Yes, sir. Well, the top of the local news today, as you see in our background, here's some trees. Well, Chillicothe is known for its trees, and the Chillicothe Tree Commission meeting will be on Tuesday, February the 18th. That's at 5 p.m. in the City Administration Building at 35 South Paint Street in Chillicothe. As always, those meetings are open to the public.
If you love trees, you want to be involved.
Sure.
And if you want to be on the commission, I think it's like a 6-year commitment.
I think
something
that's
like
right.
That. Yeah. So if you want to volunteer to do that, feel free to do so. Scioto Society is offering up an unforgettable evening during their Founders Dinner. That'll be at 7 p.m. on March 29th at the Postmark in historic downtown Chillicothe. This special event celebrates the founding fathers of Ross County's most impactful performing arts organization. VIP tickets include a private bourbon tasting with Tim Niddle, one of the world's leading experts on bourbon. This exclusive opportunity is only available for 25 people and includes a flight of 4 exceptional bourbons. Did I say bourbons? Bourbons, not Chris Berman, along with tasting notes and history from Tim as well.
So the dinner is open to more than 25, but the bourbon tasting, that's just for 25.
That's a VIP situation.
Yes,
there,
sir. 4-H clubs are welcome to donate a basket to the Pike County Ag Society's Spring Fling. The baskets will be raffled during the annual fundraising event, with proceeds going towards fairground improvements. All donated baskets should be delivered to the Pike County Extension Office no later than Wednesday, March the 26th. To purchase tickets to attend the Spring Fling, contact a Pike County Fair Board member.
And the annual Pike County-wide Appliance and Electronics Cleanup event is scheduled for March 17th through the 28th. You can call the Pike County Solid Waste and Recycling Office at 740-947-4104 or 740-648-6041 to schedule a day for them to pick up your appliances and electronics.
This Saturday is the monthly Knights of Columbus Council 15793 drive-through food distribution from 10 a.m. to noon. That's behind St. Peter's Church at the corner of Church and Water in Chillicothe. Ross County residents in need of food are invited to enter the parking lot using the Church Street entrance and exit onto Water Street. Additionally, diapers and baby formula will be available while supplies last. Now, as always, distribution is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m., so please do not arrive any earlier because that blocks off the access to the church or Church Street.
And unlike last time, there's no snow to worry about.
Correct.
Last time we had this, there was snow piled up everywhere in downtown Chillicothe. All right, coming up, a look at sports, and still to come also today, being Thursday, it is our Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We'll tell you who that is coming up shortly. Haynes Total Health Care Center. For 50 years, have been taking care of your nutritional needs, physical therapy, and also chiropractic needs. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website, littermedia.com, and you can learn more about the services they provide, the doctors they have on staff, and more at hayneshealth.com.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Life, it can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
Time for sports, and it's Meet the Coach Night at Circleville. Jay Sherritt, who for a long time was the head coach at Pickerington Central. He is a Circleville graduate, and an opportunity to meet Jay is tonight. At 5 o'clock, you'll get a chance to meet up with the students, then parents and community. You can jump in and say, welcome. Getting rid of that purple and white tiger and go red and black. So current 6th through 11th grade students interested in playing football will get a chance to meet him at 5 p.m. So congratulations again to Jay Sherritt, and congratulations to Circleville. I think it's a great hire.
Girls high school tournament basketball in full swing, and last night was the next round of games. Division II district quarterfinals in the Central District. Taze Valley Lady Vikings walloped Franklin Heights 72-37. Logan needed overtime to beat Central Crossing 52-51 in, as we said, overtime. Division III, Bloom Carroll beat DeSales 54-37. Hamilton Township over Marion Harding 51-38. In the Southeast District, Division III, Athens beat Chillicothe 71-38, so the Lady Bulldogs will advance to take on Unioto at 2 o'clock this Saturday. Litter Media Radio will broadcast it with airtime at 1:50. Sheridan beat Miami Trace 52-22. Division IV, Logan Elm beat Waverly 58-50. Gallia over Washington 66-44. Warren thumped Jackson 44-22. South Point over Vinton County. In Division VI, it was Eastern Brown over Eastern Pike 60-23. Valley beat Lynchburg Clay. West over Eastern Meigs. And in Division VII, it was Notre Dame beating Miller, and that is a correct score, 67-7. 67-7. Portsmouth Clay over New Boston 43-27. Trimble over East 49-13. Boys regular season basketball, Circleville beat Paint Valley 63-42. Fairland in their championship in the OVC beat Chesapeake in double overtime 68-62. Had a couple of late scores that came into us. Portsmouth Notre Dame was a winner 44-41, and that gave them the Division I SOC League Championship. So congratulations to Notre Dame. And I believe I saw that Sims Valley beat Western last night, but I don't remember a score on that.
The Logan Elm girls contest, that win over Waverly, that's going to set up an intriguing matchup now with Circleville on Saturday. Circleville losing their point guard. That changes up some of what they do offensively. Edgington is still a load inside, but kind of wonder now how that matchup is going to play out.
Now, was that an injury from the other night?
She was on crutches when she came in, when we were there watching the kids arrive. So a late season injury, but that took 8 points out of the lineup and running the offense as well. So our Litter Media radio broadcast tonight will have the Ross County Christian Academy making its debut on Litter Media Radio, hosting the Westfall Mustangs, who we saw earlier in the season. That was supposed to be Huntington. Huntington canceled due to their girls playing tonight. They wanted to be able to support the Huntington girls, and so they will be off to that matchup. But Westfall needed a game, and it was a perfect fit. So we'll have the air about 7:20 is my guess. There is a JV game that will be played at 6 o'clock. If you want to be at the game, it's at OU Chillicothe's Shoemaker Center. So it'd be nice to be. I haven't done a basketball game there in many moons.
Oh, wow.
I think it was Dan Jr. was 2 years old tipping over the basketballs.
Wow.
There was an injury. It was an OSU Lima OUC game. And the injury for a player from OSU Lima, and the crowd went silent. I mean, it was quiet. And while all that was going on, Dan Jr. was over at the ball rack, tipped it over. Basketballs went everywhere. A moment of levity when they needed it at that moment in time.
Yeah, good stuff. College basketball last night, the OSU men convincingly over Washington, 93-69.
Wow.
And the Lady Bucks against Minnesota tonight.
And Liberty Flames will be in New Mexico State tonight. So your chance, if you want to catch up with Javon Moffmer, he'll be playing later on this evening. And the Cleveland Cavaliers and Toronto Raptors went at it last night. Cavs win. I was watching them the other evening when they were playing Minnesota. And, I mean, they are just launching 3 balls left and right. Yeah. And Donovan Mitchell just seems like he cannot miss a shot.
That's the NBA game now. The Celtics did that last year en route to their championship. And I've heard sportscasters, talking heads that have followed the NBA for a long time, and they say, it ain't like when Bird and Magic played, where you actually got to see passing to your teammates. So.
And you don't see the defense that there used to be. I mean, Scottie Pippen was just huge defensively.
Bobby Jones.
You just don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
So, oh, well.
Off to better days.
Yes. Coming up in a moment, our Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. Who is it? We'll find out next.
92 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. We're talking about Litter Propane, Litter Quality Propane. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people. Litter Quality Propane.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit DixieChopper.com.
Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. You see their trucks, vans, and cars out all the time. That's because they're always out serving the needs, because they are your trusted comfort advisor. They've been doing this for nearly 50 years. I think 2027 is their 50th anniversary. Heating, cooling, and plumbing, you got the needs? Give Accurate a call. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com, and it takes you to AccurateHVAC.com. Our Petland Pet of the Week here on Litter Media is a kitty cat. Here. There is Eloise. Eloise is the true name, but Ellie for short. We adopted her when she was 4 to 5 months old. She plays fetch, is very vocal and curious. She loves her dog and cat siblings, ... except her brother cat. Apparently they don't get along. But she is such a loving cat. That from Elaine Matson talking about her family cat, Ellie, our pet of the week. If you have a pet that you would like to nominate as a pet of the week, simply send that to us at littermedia on our email. It's littermedia@gmail.com. Tell us about your pet. And also include a photo if you would, too, so we can make sure we share the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. Congratulations. And at the end of the year, we will have a Pet of the Year. So again, congratulations to Ellie Matson. Time now for this date in history.
Well, most of us know that the Congressional Medal of Honor is the highest award bestowed upon those who serve in our armed forces. But the first one went out on this date in 1861 during the American Civil War.
Is this the first one?
No.
Because the banner kind of looks like something that
I tried to find
Miss Amelia would have made.
I tried to find the first one. This is as close as I could come, and I think this one was in 1863, so 2 years later. The earliest military action to be awarded a Medal of Honor is performed by Colonel Bernard J.D. Irwin, an assistant Army surgeon serving in the first major U.S. Apache conflict. So this was actually during the Civil War, but not because of the Civil War. Near Apache Pass in southeastern Arizona, Irwin, an Irish-born doctor, volunteered to go to the rescue of 2nd Lieutenant George Bascom, who was trapped with 60 men of the U.S. 7th Infantry by the Chiricahua Apaches. And it happened on this date, not in the Civil War, but during the Civil War era, out west in 1861.
I'll have to take a look in my book that I have at home if I have the original Congressional Medal of Honor. This would have been, 10, 11 years ago. There was a book put together that was sent to me for a radio interview that talked about all of the Medal of Honor recipients. Now, of course, there have been many since 10 to 11 years ago. But in fact, one of the gentlemen that we interviewed on the radio that day was a Medal of Honor recipient. And you look back and you read the stories of what they went through and just doing these heroic things that anybody would do for anybody, but to put yourself on the line to go through. But you never know that the body has that adrenaline that makes you do superhuman feats at very difficult times.
Yeah.
And so our salute to those Medal of Honor winners. All right, coming up about noon today, we are expecting to have the kids here from the Huntington Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center, FFA, and they are going to be talking about their breakfast at Huntington High School, and the proceeds will be going to Riley's Rebels. Riley from
Ricky's Rebels. Yeah.
Ricky's Rebels. I apologize. Change the L for a K, and you got Ricky as opposed to Riley. But he is a 17-month-old infant that is in the Huntington Hills in need of a heart transplant. So let's get a lot of people to that breakfast on February 20th and raise some dollars for that issue. And then tomorrow, you're back at it with another regular edition of Litter Media Live. I have an appointment this afternoon that may determine whether or not I'm here tomorrow in regards to I may have some work that I can only do here because of this meeting this afternoon. So I may or may not be with you for the show tomorrow.
All right.
Mike had asked me earlier, and now I'm explaining all that.
You can only stand being with me one day this week.
Yeah. And by the way, full disclosure, my wife's colonoscopy went well yesterday.
All right.
She got the clean sweep. So
was she goofy afterwards?
A little goofy, yes.
More so than usual then.
Let's just say
I can say that. I don't have to go home to miss it.
I'll just say she was slick as a whistle.
Oh, there you go.
And we'll leave it at that. That's it for the program today. Thank you for watching, and we're back again coming up here in a bit with the kids from Huntington on Litter Media.